Now sports with sports director Paul Gerke.
Always remember, if you ain't first, you're last. It's not necessarily smart to derive life lessons from Talladega Nights, but there is some merit to Ricky Bobby's sentiment. 48 girls basketball teams entered the state tournament with high hopes, and only 6 left the Idaho Center smiling. Let's get the party started in 5A. One-loss Rocky Mountain taking on the pride of the Inland Empire, Coeur d'Alene. A reminder, you're never too old to wear Viking horns. The Grizzlies started slow for the second straight night. The ladies in white were white hot. Brittany Tackett takes it away and goes the distance for a deuce. Then Sydney Williams powers through a double team and floats one home. Coeur d'Alene starts the game on a 10-1 run. Sarah Chalish for 3. The University of Idaho on line 1 wants to know if you can play football too. Eventually, Rocky found some offense. Maddie Kelly steals dishes to Maya Rogers. Then Megan Hochstein posts up. Go where there is no path and leave a trail. Unfortunately, her efforts weren't enough to prevent Northern Idaho from winning its 8th straight girls title. Coeur d'Alene goes on to take it 58-47. Bailey Pasta and her mom trying to win Skyview's first ever state championship tonight as the Hawks face Twin Falls. The Bruins trail by 10 in the third, but they weren't out of it. Madison Ford connects from deep, and then Bailey Pasta starts pointing to her head. What does that mean? I think it means she's carb loading, or loading up a back-breaking triple of her own. Bailey scored 17. Leah Bonner led the Hawks attack with 27 points and 13 rebounds. She put Skyview back up double digits. Then late in the fourth, Bonner tosses a bomb to Pasta. That had some sauce on it, huh? Bailey puts the Parmesan on top. Skyview wins its first ever state title. Get in the pile. Knocking off Twin Falls 69-55. Miss Pasta, how's it feel?
We did the impossible. Everyone said that we couldn't win a state championship, you know. We haven't been in the state championship game since 1999-2000, and we finally got the state championship that we've always dreamed of.
Wildcats hope to flip the script in this year's final. They took on Timberlake this afternoon. The Tigers draw first blood. Keely Lawler triples for 3 of her 21. Filer down 5-0 early, but the Cats claw back. Katie Hughes is a big kid now. She's using her pull-ups. Then Hughes breaks the Timberlake press and finds Anna Williams for a lay-in. The program lists Hughes as playing all 5 positions. Of course, she can't possibly play all of them at once, but if she did, the Cats would have been all right. Katie cashes in a 3-point attempt. I think this is the universal sign for fishing in the dark. Just reel them in. I learned that at Roddy's. Then in the second, Sydney Coyle drives and scores. She scored a team-high 13, and Filer finds redemption. The Cats win at 44-36, claiming their first ever basketball state title. In 2A, Firth finished first. If I had no front teeth, that sentence would be incomprehensible. 45-36 final over Ryrie thanks to 14 points and 7 boards from Bailey Nelson. For the second year in a row, Lapaway is the bridesmaid in 1A Division I. Prairie took home the hardware with a 56-40 victory. Keela Schumacher and Kidnall Ulmer scored 17 apiece. And in 1A D2, Dietrich beat Mackey 31-26. The Blue Devils have won 4 consecutive state championships. To the college hardwood, a wild one at Taco Bell Arena tonight between Boise State and UNLV. We pick it up with 52 seconds left. Broncos down 5, so it's over, right? Nope, not at all. Anthony Drimmick cans an off-balance triple to make it a 2-point game. Then Boise State steals the inbounds pass. It bounces around and ends up in the hands of Ryan Watkins, who gets fouled. He'd make both free throws to tie the game at 78. UNLV had a chance to take the last shot in regulation, but the running Rebels can't get it to fall. We're going to overtime. Boise State down 1 with 9 seconds remaining. Who gets the last shot? Derek Marks, obviously. He scored 13 in overtime alone, including a huge 2 there. So UNLV gets it back with 3 ticks left. DeVille Smith goes the length of the floor, pulls up for 3, and buries it at the horn. Boise State gets its heart ripped out again, but wait, it's under review. Judge for yourself. The ball still touching Smith's fingertips when the clock strikes 0. Go get it, Leon. I think that means he turns back into a pumpkin. Boise State wins it 91-90. What a win for the boys in blue.